there exists an ancient manuscript that rulers and empires tried to erase. Why? Because within its pages was a truth that could never be contained, a truth that ordinary people could wield the same force once reserved for priests, kings, and elites. That truth is this: every human being can shape and direct energy, not just the energy in the body, but the energy that governs reality itself. This manuscript, part of the Corpus Hermeticum, hid its teachings in symbols and allegory. But beneath the mysticism was something practical. A manual, a step-by-step guide to awakening the life force within and learning to bend it to your will. It laid out a blueprint for activating this hidden current, for projecting it outward, for influencing the same field that moves the stars, stirs emotions, and shapes outcomes. The ancients called it life force. Mystics named it divine light. Today we might call it raw, perceptible energy. And once you understand it, you stop reacting to life and start engineering it. This was the danger of the text, because once you control your own energy, no one else can control you. The Corpus Hermeticum wasn't poetry. It was power. Its foundation was a principle so profound that later ages stripped it of its strength. Your inner world does not just reflect reality, it generates it, like a projector casting images onto a screen, the film running through it, your beliefs, emotions, and thoughts. Change the real, and you change the movie you're living. Hermetic masters taught that mind extends beyond the skull. Energy is not confined to the body. Thoughts, feelings, and focus radiate outward. They enter the field, they shape our experience. When chaotic, life fractures. When directed, the world responds. This was the purpose of Hermetic practice. Not just to know the self, but to master its output, to stop leaking energy unconsciously, and to shape it with precision. Here is the first secret. You are always broadcasting. Every breath, every thought, every emotion. The only question is, are you doing it by accident or by design? You've already felt this broadcast many times. The feeling when you know someone is staring, the heavy tension in a room full of unspoken conflict, the warmth radiating from someone you trust without a word exchanged. These aren't just emotional whims. They are direct encounters with the energetic field that surrounds all things. Energy perception is real. It is a sensory system, like hearing or touch, neglected for centuries but never gone. You've felt it before. The vibe of a room, the feeling in your chest, a sudden inner shift while focusing deeply. Your body is the antenna, and the moment you learn to tune it deliberately, your world begins to change. But sensing the field is only the first step. To harness it, you must learn control. Control begins here, with your breath. Breath is more than anatomy. It is the bridge between body, mind, and spirit. Every tradition of energy mastery begins with it. Hermetic, yogic, Taoist. Yet most of us breathe shallow. The breath rises to the chest, cut off from its full flow. Stress weakens it. The current slows. And without realizing it, we sever our connection to life force. The Hermetic texts called breath the carrier of spiritus, the invisible spark binding mind, body, and soul. To master breath is to regulate not just the body, but your entire energetic field. Hermeticism taught a threefold map of being. 1. The body, vessel of energy. 2. The soul, bridge between realms. 3. The divine spark, the eternal current. The body is not mere flesh and bone. It is a temple, built to house the current. The soul could either transmit this current like light through glass or distort it with confusion, desire, and disconnection. When inner life aligns, the current flows freely. Perception sharpens, action synchronizes with outcome. When fractured, the current tangles, life feels heavy, out of sync. Purification then is energetic refinement, Clarity, stillness, inner focus, each one polishes the mirror of the soul, allowing energy to pass without resistance. Hermetic masters taught that the body itself carries intent. Every gesture transmits. The hands, especially, are extensions of mind and soul, instruments of command. Try this. Connect your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Rub your palms together until warm. Slowly separate them. Close your eyes. Breathe a deep belly breath. Focus on the space between your hands. You may feel tingling, a subtle resistance, a pulsing sensation. Visualize a sphere of energy between your palms. Expand it, compress it, move it to your left hand and hold it. Feel its weight. Now back to center with both hands. Then hold it in your right hand. Now back to center with both hands. Bring your palms back together. This is energy shaped by will, not summoned from outside, but activated from within. As your sensitivity grows, so does your vulnerability. Energy clings like dust through conversations, through handshakes and touch, through emotion, even through thoughts. That heaviness after being near draining people, the fog after dealing with negativity. That isn't just mood, it is energetic static. Hermeticists practiced energetic hygiene, breathing out stagnation like smoke, sweeping the aura with the hands, baths with salt and herbs to dissolve residue, and protection, projecting a sphere of light around the body, gold for strength, blue for calm, white for purity. With practice, this shield becomes a second skin. They also grounded excess charge through the earth, bare feet on soil, hands on stones, stillness beneath trees. The earth absorbs, it restores balance. But the highest form of mastery was not cleansing, not protection, it was transmutation. The ability to take dense energy, fear, pain, fatigue, and refine it into clarity, will, and strength. The solar plexus was the crucible, a golden flame within. Each breath fed the flame. Dense sensations burned into fuel. Color aided the process. Violet light transmuted. Gold restored. White awakened. Sound, too, was alchemical. A low hum, a vibration through the body, shaking loose stagnation, realigning frequency. The lesson was clear. Energy itself is neutral. Misplaced, it distorts. Redirected, it empowers. Though power originates within, tools amplify intent. Crystals stabilize frequency. Quartz amplifies. Amethyst calms. Obsidian shields. Symbols compress intent into form. Sacred geometry, glyphs, archetypes. Each one holds vibration in visible shape. Movement also circulated energy. The body became a living ritual. Every breath joined to motion. Every gesture a command. Above all, Hermeticists taught that thought is creation. Thought is the first layer. The pattern matter organizes around. Repeated thoughts, especially when charged with emotion, imprint into the field. They crystallize. They form your experiences. This is why people feel trapped. They live inside the echo of their own broadcast. But thought can be rewritten. Choose your thoughts deliberately. Charge them with emotion. Repeat them with clarity, hold them with intent. The field begins to shift. The mirror reflects new patterns. To Hermeticists, life was never random. Reality was reflective. Every event, every person, every challenge, a mirror of your current broadcast. When chaos arises, pause, ask, what within me called this? What must shift to release it? This is the path of mastery. Not fighting shadows, but reshaping the light that casts them. Energy does not only shape your mood, it shapes your world. Every breath, every thought, every intention ripples outward, returns as form, experience, and outcome. Reality is not fixed, it is malleable, responsive to consciousness. You are not just a receiver of life, you are a transmitter, a broadcaster, a creator. Every desire you charge with emotion and focus plants a seed. With repetition, it grows into reality. But the same law works unconsciously. Doubt, fear, scattered thought, they distort the field. This is why Hermeticism taught discipline. Not spells, not shortcuts, but sovereignty over your life. The Corpus Hermeticum handed no charms. It handed mirrors. Change the signal, and the reflection changes. So the question is simple. Will you continue broadcasting by accident? Or will you broadcast by design? The current has always been here. The energy has always been flowing. The choice to direct it is now yours. Have you felt moments of raw energy perception in your own life? The chill, the heaviness, the warmth. Share your story in the comments below. And if this resonated, subscribe for more explorations into ancient wisdom. Until next time, broadcast with intention.